Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today I'm going to be giving you the latest episode of Plot Point, pointing out the problem between Chloe and Philip and that crap they didn't just put on our show, Days of Our Lives. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so that YouTube knows good channel for soap fans. It's free. It takes like less than 10 seconds to click on the like and the subscribe if you haven't. It helps the channel a lot. So I'd really appreciate it. If you want to go the extra mile, we have a membership where you get early access to videos, including this one right here. And our lives on Friday, early spoiler information, a lot of things is going on in the membership, and we would love to have you. So let me get to this plot point episode because I created this segment because there are things that happens on our shows throughout the week where I don't really want to talk about the whole episode. I just want to talk about a specific plot point that happened. And what blew me away was the scene with Chloe and Philip. So let me go ahead and get right into it. I have been saying for a while now that Nadia, who plays Chloe, is leaving the show in September or early October. Well, the time has finally come for her to exit. Sources told me that Chloe would be leaving soon after it was revealed that Xander was the father of Sarah's baby and that she would be leaving town heartbroken. I was also told that the exit is temporary and that Chloe would be back sometime in 2024. So if you're a fan of Chloe or Nadia, who plays Chloe, it's one of her temporary exits. So she's gone to New York before. She's gone to sing opera before, you know. So this isn't anything new. Days of Our Lives for a while has been rotating out cast members, but I was told that Nadia wanted a break, so it all coincided together. But anyway, let's get back to this plot point of what caught me off guard and made me want to make a whole video about it. Because what I was not told was that the show would really play in our faces like we're stupid. I could not believe what I was watching. Did Chloe really just go from wanting to marry Xander? Okay. Something they built up for months to her in the very same day having feelings for Philip. I mean, it was crazy. The very same episode, uh, Chloe revealed that she still has feelings for Philip. And this comes out of the blue. And I was like, wait, what? Because something, so this happened so fast, most of the audience probably got whiplash. Chloe and Xander aren't even officially broken up. Rex and Sarah are married, and Chloe, who still had tears in her eyes over Xander leaving to go stop Sarah and go get his baby, she just suddenly wanted to be with Philip. I repeat, she still had the tears in her eyes when she thinking about Xander when she opened up the door. So how did she go from that to well, I still have feelings for Philip. Even the actors look like even the actors look like they couldn't believe what the script was telling them to say. Nadia really tried to sell it, and the audience was reminded that she has been dating Philip since they were teens. Which I know a lot of you are longtime fans, so you already know this. But however, Rex has been back for about, I guess, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, maybe 3. And they should have been taking the time to show Chloe having mixed feelings once she learned that he was still alive. Maybe she could have confided in Nicole or Teresa that she was having mixed feelings. They could have given us something, but out of the blue, there it was, Chloe's exit storyline. She's leaving the show with Philip. which was confirmed in the latest soap spoilers. So yeah, we see the writing on the wall. You know, Chloe found out that information about Sarah having Xander's baby, and she knew that it's probably going to mean the end of that relationship. But Rex told, I'm sorry, Rex, you play Rex Balsam on One Life to Live, but you know, Philip told her that Sarah and Xander got married. So technically, Xander is still able to marry her or do whatever, or at least postpone the wedding and still see if they want to work out their feelings for their relationship. But with Nadia leaving the show, they just gave us this quick exit storyline because I think they leave either next week or the following week. So now I want to switch gears and I want to talk about John Paul Lavoisier. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Hopefully, I said it right. He plays Philip. But first, I'll say I loved him as Rex Balsam on One Life to Live, and I was excited when he was cast as Philip the first time. Yeah, I remember when he was Philip the first time. You know, um, now, however, older fans didn't want John Paul. They wanted J. Kenneth Johnson to come back as Philip, and they got their wish when John Paul was fired and Jay was brought back when Philip returned in 2020 for the Last Blast reunion. And then he came back to the show regularly. I think he lasted for a year himself. And this left me to wonder why they wanted Jay back. Because I had never seen him as Philip before. I started watching Days of Our Lives, I think, in 2012, and he had already been long gone. And when, well, I'm not going to go too deep with it because if you've seen or remember and seen my lives, I've gone off on what I think about Jay's acting. A lot of people agree with me, and I don't want to be too negative, so I'll just say I was not a fan of his acting. Which is why I was pleasantly surprised when they brought John Paul back to be the character. And him and Nadia, they had chemistry back when he was on the show the first time. But, you know, they still fired him. And like I said, there was a lot of fans that wanted Jay to come back. And when John Paul had the role that first time, you could tell that he wanted the role. He was trying really hard to make it his own. He was Philip beginning December 10th, 2015, and then they let him go. His last day was December 20th, 2016. This time, we got John Paul playing a whole new Philip, one that don't care about nothing. He kind of sleepwalks through all of his scenes. So I feel I keep jumping off of my script because I typed all of this out and I have so many mixed feelings about all of this. I keep just going off script. So I'm sorry for that, but I'm getting back on the script. This time he's not trying at all. He basically came back and collected a check. In the scenes with Chloe, it was like she was acting in the scene by herself because he didn't give her anything back. No emotion, no facial expressions, nothing. It was like he was just ready for the scene to be over and he could go home. Watch how the scene ends. And that's the scene right here when Chloe told him that she was still in love with him and how he awkwardly just kind of like, I can't deal with this and left. Now, he didn't say I can't deal with this. That would have been good writing. That would have been better writing if he was like, look, I just got a mental institution. I don't know if I'm ready. Here's now. He just kind of just awkwardly left. And I was like, I had to rewind. I was like, did I miss something? This feels so incomplete. This scene just feels so incomplete. And Only thing I can think of is maybe he's in his feelings because he got fired the first time, or that on social media there were so many fans being negative about him being Philip that when he came back, he was like, F you people, I'm getting a check, screw it. But I don't know the real reason why he seems to be not doing what he needs to do, because he's a really good actor. And watching him just going through the motions and not giving it his all is pretty sad to watch. Now, I don't have a picture of Kyle Lowder, but he plays Rex and he's always being taken on and off the show. So much so that he got a job as a television news anchor for CBS affiliate KTVN in Reno, Nevada, because the bills got to be paid. However, when Days does call him to come back, he has always given it 100%, and I commend him for that. If John Paul is asked to come back, I really hope he tries to do it with the talent that I know he has. So that's it. That's what I had to say on this. I was so disappointed in how they're exiting Chloe, and they're taking, Philip with her. So he knew he didn't have a whole lot of time on the show anyway. So, like I said, I just feel like John Paul's collecting a check. But I do hope that they bring him back longer term, especially with Albert Largon. I'm hoping that, come around February, we'll see a different energy with Days of Our Lives cast. And so with that, let me know in the comment section what you think about Chloe's abrupt feelings change. And if you notice that John Paul isn't really putting an effort into the role of Philip this time around. So let me know everything in the comment sections, and I will see you in the next video.